viewers, we are in conversation with noted director Siddharth P. Malhotra, not to be confused with the actor Siddharth Malhotra, who has given us acclaimed movies like Hichki and Junaid Khan starrer Maharaj. Now he has an ace up his sleeve and is ready with his film Ikka, which streams on July 10th.
July 10th, that's correct, on Netflix.
On Netflix. Thank you, Mr. Siddharth, for talking to us.
My pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.
So, from whatever I have gathered about the movie, a little bit from its promos and trailers, this is a courtroom drama.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's only a courtroom drama. It's actually an emotional drama, and it's also a murder mystery thriller. Along with the courtroom drama, because the emotional reason for why these characters, which is Sunny Sir and Akshay, come together, made by Tilotma and Diya even, that is the crux or the thrust of the film. It's a relationship drama with the courtroom being the device that leads you to the twists and turns. अब क्या होगा, क्या सही है, क्या गलत है. Oh my God, will he be let free? What will happen? Will justice prevail? So all those trappings of a courtroom are there, but the emotional thrust of why Sunny Sir is doing what he's doing and Akshay is doing what he's doing is very, very strong. And that is what compelled me to the film, that the emotional story was very strong. Uske andar courtroom bhi was very, very smart, intelligent, and commercial and massy. ऐसा लगा कि यार पैसा वसूल पिक्चर है.
But ये जो OTT space है, since the movie is coming on Netflix, on in this space we've had a n number of series which are about courtroom.
Right.
But you are saying that yours is going to be refreshingly different because we are kind of, as viewers, we're kind of tired of, having the same crime genre and, similar kind of subjects ruling.
Yeah, it will be different because courtroom dramas, so we've seen a lot. Even Maharaj was a courtroom drama to a certain, and we are seeing a lot. What makes the film interesting is if the emotional reason for why you come into the film. Okay, bhai, we are all emotional people at the end, all Indians, anywhere in the world. We first think from here, not from here only. Yeah, we love to cry, we love to root for our characters. We want, when you go to watch a film, you want to feel, हाँ ये जीते, हाँ justice should prevail. So you have to root for Sunny Sir and say, भाई तू जीत. And you have to also root for him and say, जो तू कर रहा है अगर तुझे नहीं भी करना था या नहीं करना चाहता, ये तुझे करना पड़ेगा क्योंकि this is the emotionally right reason. Maybe it's morally wrong, but emotionally right. And when you see the same thing from Akshay's point of view, you should feel the same. So then the characters become very, very human and real. You feel that, arey, there's way more than just a simple courtroom drama. These are complex characters. इसको देखने में मजा आएगा क्योंकि इसमें दाव पेच भी है. आपको ये फिल्म हंसाएगी भी और रुलाएगी भी, और आपको वो जो सनी देओल का लॉयर वाली चीज है वो भी मिलेगा. आपको अक्षय का जो अभी फैंडम है वो भी मिलेगा. आपको तिलोत्तमा की जो हिस्ट्रियोनिक्स एज एन एक्टर है वो भी मिलेगी. तो ऑल दोस थिंग्स कम इनटू प्लेस.
बट आपने कह ही दिया कि ये सनी देओल का लॉयर वाला दिखेगा, तो वी हैव दिस आइकॉनिक डायलॉग फ्रॉम हिम इन दामिनी, तारीख पे तारीख. How many of similar kinds can we expect from this?
I didn't want to take the pressure of Damini on my head because immediately वो comparison आ जाता है. And उसके लिए राजकुमार संतोषी है.
Okay.
I am Siddharth Malhotra. I should not be aping another director. I should take from the legacy of Sunny Deol and Rajji and create my lawyer character in 2026, which is more relevant. Yes, but that doesn't mean कि आपको iconic dialogues नहीं मिलेंगे. आपको मिलेंगे.
But you will not reveal any for our viewers right away.
You will see them. You'll see them in the trailer, which releases very soon, and in the film, of course. But this is not a case like Damini. In Damini, he was fighting for the common person. He was fighting for Urmi, the woman.
Right cause.
Yeah, the right cause. Here, he's technically choosing a case which he would never choose. or never fight.
Mm.
He's compelled to defend Akshay in the film, where he will never would have never given a choice defend it. So then automatically he cannot go Tariq pe Tariq.
Uh,
Nyay nahi milega. He cannot go to that
yeah.
because then that goes against the grain of the lawyer or Govind or the character in Damani. Here is Arjun Mehra and he's fighting a very personal cause. He's fighting for a very personal reason. And he has to win the case. So he's his back against the wall, doing things he would never do, but has to do and use his brilliance as a lawyer. तो उसमें आपको दाव पेच मिलेगा, हाँ आपको सनी देओल मिलेगा, पर ये नेटफ्लिक्स फिल्म है.
Uh,
आपको
uh,
ये नेटफ्लिक्स पे आपको वो एक आपको सनी देओल एज एन एक्टर भी मिलेगा. आपको सनी देओल जस्ट एज अ स्टार जो बोलेगा वो उतना
oh,
यू विल गेट वे मोर you expect that from Sunny Sir then in this film than just what you would get in a Jat or
yeah.
a typical Sunny Deol film.
So a lot of questions are coming to my mind. One, of course, is the promos are saying, this is going to be the ultimate face-off. So the ultimate face-off is between these two actors, or is it between some, the actor versus institution, which is kind of your, favorite thing to do?
It is both. You're right. You're absolutely correctly right. It is not the ultimate face-off just between Akshay Sir and Sunny Sir. It is the ultimate face-off between Tilotuma and Sunny Sir.
Okay.
Because she is the prosecution lawyer. So
Right.
it is the face-off between them even. It's between system, it's between how things function. It's way more layered and way more gadha than just a face-off between two people. Uh, uh, so yeah, I think it's the film has way more a lot more depth than just the ultimate face-off is an invite to people to come in to say, okay, you're going to get this as well. That you will get. People are expecting, after 29 years, Sunny Sir, Akshay Sir, after Murder coming together, you're expecting that drama, and their
Yeah.
scenes are together. So you will get
You
that
will.
masala.
Yeah.
Of course, but you'll get way more than that.
Yeah.
You won't only get that.
But you said that this, don't forget that this is a Netflix film. We always say box office has its own compulsions. You have to add an item song, you have to do a number of.
हाँ तो इसमें ये सब है ही नहीं, इसमें गाने ही नहीं.
But are there any compulsions of, what would be the compulsions of an OTT platform?
A good film, a good story, and relentless pace. You need pace, which needs to be fast. The film needs to move. Audience, you're fighting against devices, against time, against
Right.
people's time at home when they can choose to click that film and pause it. You you can those people can say, okay, pause, rewind, stop. I don't want to see it. I'll see it later. I'll see it tomorrow. So when you're making a film for the OTT, you have to make it so compelling that you should feel कि नहीं यार मुझे ये खत्म करनी है.
So, it has to be gripping, way more gripping, you'll say.
Way more gripping so that you feel that this is a film that I want to watch in one view. That's when the director, the writer, the entire team's victory comes, that we've achieved a film that has relentless, that has kept you edge of the seat, that has kept you hooked, and has also made you feel that cinematic experience that you crave for, or you've come in for.
But both Akshay Khanna and Sunny Deol are, re-experiencing almost superstardom.
Yeah, completely.
yeah. So why not take a chance and release the film in cinema halls? I mean, their films are doing exceptionally well.
That's a Netflix call, no? That's not a call that I can take. It was commissioned as a Netflix original. So if Netflix decides to take it to cinemas, that's a Netflix call. They are the studio.
Okay.
So that answer only they can give because it's eventually their perspective. They commissioned the film, and then it's about them as a studio saying, no, we want to put it on the platform, or we want to take it to the theaters, or we want to. That's totally their decision.
Yeah.
My job is to deliver a film that satisfies all the viewers and deliver a film that you come out watching with your family and recommend it to other people saying, "ये मैंने इक्का देखी बहुत अच्छी है देख ली." That's very important for me.
But do you think OTT platforms are relatively a safer space for directors or for makers?
I don't know if they're safer or not safer, but you definitely are getting opportunity to tell your stories. Otherwise, filमें आज बन नहीं रही. it's very tough to make a film. So you should be privileged and you should be happy that you're getting to make a film and
Yeah.
get to make the story that you're making. And
Uh,
when you
and-
get that opportunity, make it to the best of your ability with your team. So safer, I don't know. Safer, people would say because there's no box office pressure. But there is box office pressure in other ways. There's box office pressure of how many people saw it, how many people liked it, how many views were there, did it resonate, did people turn the film off at some point? There's an algorithm and rhythm to even that. So there's a business to that. I mean, people there is a barometer to success also on a Netflix or an Amazon or wherever. So ऐसा नहीं कि बैरोमीटर वहां पे नहीं है
हाँ,
उनका बॉक्स ऑफिस का बैरोमीटर अलग है वर्सेस द
हाँ।
टिकट बॉक्स ऑफिस
तो इस बैरोमीटर पे दो सुपरस्टार्स का होना कितनी बड़ी स्ट्रेंथ है?
आई थिंक आई वुड बिलीव बहुत बड़ी स्ट्रेंथ है बहुत बहुत बड़ी स्ट्रेंथ है इनवाइट अच्छी डेफिनेटली अच्छी होगी people would be curious and with their fandom people will want to watch it now it's me and my team's responsibility that I don't disappoint the viewer. Today, when you come in to watch Ikka, you will come in and say, okay, let me watch it. Chalo, I'll give my first 10 minutes or 15 minutes of my time to the film and see if it's holding me. If it holds you, you'll say, okay, I may give it another 30 minutes of my time or 20 more minutes of my time and say, okay, if it's holding me further. If it holds you further, then you'll say, okay, I'd rather finish it now
Yeah.
because now I'm invested. So it's my job and my team's job to keep you invested in that film and make you feel I had fun watching it. And if you had fun or if you've got emotionally moved or you've enjoyed it, then you will naturally go and tell your friends or your family, I saw it or shared on a group, and that word of mouth will spread. And that's what Netflix has done for a Lapata Ladies or many other films. It took a film which did not perform so well at the box office, but
No,
the
but
minute
Lapata Ladies did reasonably well.
not on the box office.
No, on the box office, I'm saying.
No, 18 crores.
No, more than that.
No, 18 crores. It didn't do.
Because
It didn't.
it was made on such a low budget that it was officially a hit, I guess.
I mean, I love the film. I love the
Yeah,
film
we all
completely,
do.
and I'm a Amir sir anime bhakt, so I love him. So, but I mean, because they themselves have put it on record, including Kiran and everybody, that on box office it did not do the kind of numbers. So I'm quoting
Yeah.
them. I'm literally quoting them. They have only said it that on box office it didn't do the kind of numbers. But what Netflix and what the OTT platform did to Lapata was take it to a larger viewer, a larger audience, a
Yeah, of
larger
course. Of
medium.
course. Yeah.
So my point is that is not box office of a film versus my point is that a platform gives you the opportunity to release it in 190 or 200 countries. So
Yeah,
many people
absolutely.
watch it. Your distribution is bigger. People have access to Siddharth Malhotra as a filmmaker or my
Yeah.
filmography
Yeah.
in more places. People will know my work as a filmmaker. I want my work to be celebrated and live. We
But
work for that
do you have
appreciation.
global audiences in mind while making the film? Or your
Never.
first primary audience is India only?
India. You're making an Indian film. You'll never make a film saying internationally कहीं Honolulu में या कहीं China में या कहीं Japan में मेरी picture अच्छी लगेगी. Now, where did I ever think कि Hitchki would have done the kind of numbers it did in China? It did
Right.
160 crores in China.
Right.
We never thought कि ये कभी China में release होगी, but it did. And it did the kind of magical number, almost triple the numbers of Bombay, of India, I mean.
Right.
So that you never make. You make a film with all your heart and say, I want to make this film, I want to tell this story. And then you hope and wish that people all over discover your film. And that's what an OTT is today doing. It's helping a maker to be discovered.
But in Maharaj, you introduced Junaid Khan.
Yeah.
Of course, and now you're working with these two very seasoned actors.
Actors,
So
yeah.
so how is your experience? Working with experienced actors versus newbies.
See, newbies was when Junaid and Sharvari or Shalini were there.
Yeah.
I had to know what not to do with them. I had to study them totally and know all their weaknesses and as a director protect those weaknesses and show their strengths, which is what I tried to do with Junaid or with Sharvari or with Charlie and Maharaj. Jaideep is super.
Yeah, Jaideep is Jaideep.
Before that, I've already worked with Rani Mukherjee and Neeraj Kabi. They're already legendary actors, but my kids were new. In Hichki, those Basti kids were all from the Basti. They had never
Yeah.
faced the camera. In We Are Family, we had again kids who knew, but Kajol and Kareena Arjun were already strong.
Yeah.
So the advantage of working with seasoned actors is they bring a lot of experience that it's my fourth film right now, the Ikka, but they would have done 50, 100, 200 films. They come with so much of experience to the table. And once they believe in the director and understand, an actor either will submit to you and let you make the film you want to make, or an actor will make the film he wants to make with you directing it. I said an actor will either let you make the film you want to make,
Exactly.
or will decide that I am going to make this film and you will take the name as a director.
Yeah. So,
So luckily on this film with Sunny Deol and Akshay Khanna, they let me. They read the script, believed in me, had seen my work, knew me from before, knew my family because my grandfather's Prem Nath ji, Beena Rai ji, my father's Prem Kishan. I come from a certain legacy of filmmakers of family, so they knew के ये अपना इंडस्ट्री वाला इसने काम किया है. And when they asked me questions, they always test you. All of these actors will want to test you.
okay, do they?
Yeah. Everybody tests you. Everybody wants to know how ready are you for any curveball that I can throw your way. And if you're ready and you can give them an answer that satisfies them, then they're all yours.
Would you like to share any one curveball with us?
No, everybody will ask you something कि मुझे ये scene दिखा दे. I want to.
Sunny Deol seems such an unassuming kind of a person. Such a person of heart, that he would.
He is all heart. He is all heart. He's very sharp, but at the same time, he knows what he's shooting. So I would actually edit the scene every day in the evening. And by the next day, I would show him the scenes. The first 2 days I did that. I showed him what we were shooting. The minute he saw what he was shooting, he said, "Hi, ye nice hai. It's working. This is looking really, really nice." Then there was like, go full on. You know, similarly with Akshay, what I started doing is every day I would shoot. In the night, Shweta, my editor, would edit. We would do a lineup. I would share it with Netflix. I would share it with show it to everybody कि ये देखो film कैसे बन रही है. So everybody knew while we were shooting what we were doing, if we wanted another close up, if we wanted another take.
Okay.
So everybody knew that.
Would you do that with newbies as well, or is this because they are big stars?
No, I would do that as a process because it really helps you when you're making the film. Specifically because I am the producer. My wife is the producer on the film.
Yeah, exactly.
Sapna is the producer.
Yeah.
So it also helps you when you have a set ready or you have actors on your set. And you're in the flow of the film. If you want to take a shot or a scene again, you have the opportunity to see how it lands on edit. Is it working or not working? Because sometimes scenes work on paper, but after it's executed, it may not seem the same. Somewhere some energy has gone wrong. So when you see it on celluloid and you see, okay, this is the scene now which has come on screen. And if we all sign off as people that हाँ जो हम बनाने जा रहे हैं वो बन के आ रही है. Of course ये refine होगी but बन के आ रही है. Then it helps. I think as a process, that's the process I'd like to follow for every film.
Okay. So we all often talk about an author-backed role. Is there a director-backed role? And if there was, which of the two would be your favorite?
Director backed role मतलब
any role which is like your favorite. We always talk of author-backed role,
Ikka is the film
authors, because even the biggest writers have said, that they like this character was their favorite. So do you have a favorite?
Hitchki's been very close to me.
Character?
Hitchki's been very close to me because Hitchki came from a big place of fire. So Rani's character has been very, very close to me. Ikka has been there for a very, very long time because I always felt that it's a very commercial. It's the kind of film I have grown up watching and said, यार ये पैसा वसूल film है, कड़क picture है. So I've always believed that, and also Sunny Sir's character is very layered. Diya's character is layered. Tilotuma's character is lovely, and what a lovely actor Tilotuma is. She's like a delight.
No
if
doubt.
I had given a chance, I'd work with her in every film. I just write a role for her in every film. She's so good.
Yeah.
So that's the fun of working with these actors. So for me, it was all about that. Yeah.
But in the movie, there is in the movie Ikka, it's not like you like Akshay's character better than Sunny's, or
No,
they or both are morally ambiguous characters.
Yes, there Akshay's right is Sunny sir's wrong. Sunny's right is Akshay's wrong. So it's
Okay.
almost in that, and that's the beauty of the film. That when you see things from their character's perspective, you say he's not being unreasonable, and that gives you layers because in life we are all about gray. We're not about black and white. No,
Yeah.
it's never a straight line for all of us.
Yeah. But as a director, as a maker, how do you navigate them? I'm sure. I mean, like, of course, it's very easy to say we are all grey, but as a director, as a maker in whose work people might also like to read a message, how do you navigate that grace?
You have to emotionally feel for that character and put yourself and put your mind and your heart into that character when you're speaking to them. You have to feel and you have to know the character or made even the smallest character, even a witness's character. I believe that's my process as a director. कि अगर वो विटनेस भी हो, अगर वो 2 लाइन के लिए भी आ रहा है मेरे पिक्चर के लिए, ये कहाँ से आ रहा है, ये कौन है, कहाँ पे रहता है, क्यों ये लाइन कह रहा है, कहाँ से आया है, कहाँ पे जाएगा. So that tomorrow if somebody asks me, tomorrow if I'm shooting with you and you ask me, okay, what am I doing? Who am I? Where did I come from? You may be having 2 lines in my film, but I will give you an entire character graph and tell you, okay, this is who you are, this is what you're coming, and this is why your relevance of these 2 lines in the scene matter. And this is where you'll go to. So that's my process of working with with an actor, so that that actor feels, okay, this scene matters. I matter, and for me, if I'm working with them, they do matter.
But you're saying this is a paisa wasool film. Of course, people are not literally spending money to watch it.
They
But
are. They
yeah,
are spending.
critics often think that a paisa wasool film is never a good film.
Yeah.
What would you tell them?
So I'm hoping that they find a Paisa Vasool film also a good film because I come with a certain sensibility as a maker, which is why I've told you I've not gone full on, what you would expect from only a Sunny Deol theatrical film or a Dhurandhar. Those are theatrical films. Those have done what they are doing. I have done what I bring as Siddharth Malhotra, a maker, with certain amount of, if you see Hitchki, if you see Maharaj, it has a certain amount of depth and credibility as well. Some
Yeah.
people may agree, some people may not. Of course,
Yeah.
it's perspective. But I really believe that there's a certain amount of emotional gravitas that I bring as a filmmaker, or I would like to bring as a filmmaker. And I feel that we've achieved that in this film. You will not find only Siti Tali dialogues. You will also find a lot of depth. You will find women who have agency in the film. Even a small role of a woman will not be a cardboard character. You will have actually, वरना आप देखते हो मेल डोमिनेटेड फिल्म्स में औरतों का कुछ
हाँ,
काम नहीं रहता.
absolutely.
यहाँ पे आपको दिखेगा तिलोत्मा, दिया, ज्योति मुखर्जी, every single Sanjida, every single person has a certain amount of beginning, middle, end, and has agency in the film. And that's very important, I believe. So I think my films will always, my women characters will be strong, my men characters will be strong, and performance will be very strong.
But courtroom dramas often come under a lot of flack for not getting the legalities right.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So have you done a lot of research?
Yeah, loads. We went through lawyers. We've vetted the script with Naik and company who are our lawyers. We've gone through judges. We've gone and attended hearings. We went to the Bombay High Court and redesigned our set close to the Bombay High Court, which exists. Of course, that's white in color. We've changed the color palette, but it's almost in the similar zone of the Bombay High Court. So that's exactly when if you go and you can go and visit it for free in town. So you will see that अच्छा these guys have gone उस तरह के chandelier हैं उस तरह सिर्फ color scheming अलग हो गई है. But we've gone to all those details where the screens are kept, where all of that, how courtrooms are proceeded. At the same time, it's very important for me to catch a tone of this film which also appeals to their fandom and their. So I could have gone Chaitanya Tamane's Court, which is a very different DNA.
Yeah.
I could have gone with Janagana Mana, which is a very different DNA. Mohanlal sir's films, courtroom dramas, a very different DNA. You're dealing with Sunny Deol, Akshay Khanna. You have to. They come with a certain expectation. Their fans come with a certain expectation. Today, we've only come out with a teaser, not even a teaser.
Yeah.
Just a first look, look and a poster.
Yeah.
And today, I think we've dropped some images.
Yeah.
That's about it. Now the trailer will come. But look at the craze and the expectation already from that. So I have to cater to a tone in my film as a director, that will also appeal to the fans. So I was cognizant of that fact, and so is my team. So I've selected that tone to tell this film.
But is there a dialogue in the film which says, that 99 guilty? I mean, like, which is the core of our justice system, that
Yeah,
99.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, there
Yeah.
are there is there are dialogues to that effect
Okay.
in a
But
different way.
our films have, and especially Sunny Deol's many films have been, all about vigilante justice. So what does Siddharth believe in? One innocent should not be punished, or vigilante justice should be served.
I don't know about taking law in your own hands and vigilante justice. I don't know about that, but I believe that eventually justice should prevail. That is very, very important. That's what, if you ask Siddharth Malhotra, that's what I would say, that justice eventually should prevail, the truth, and that's what we want. We as human beings want good over evil, no matter how hard or how powerful the evil is. So that's what I believe, and through the film, this film is not vigilante justice for sure. This film does not appeal or cater to that. But there is justice for sure. There is justice.
And what kind of a dynamic you had with your writers?
The dynamic was great. Yeah, Althea has given me the script about 8 9 years ago, and it's been 8 9 years that I've been working with Althea, and we've been working, and this film has been tried to be made with various producers again and again, and everybody loved the script, and for some reason, nahi hua, nahi hua, nahi hua. Mayank came in only 1 month ago, or before the shoot, to do the Hindi dialogues, but and he's done a great job. But the I would say the larger years of work went with Althea and me, and went with all the other contributors who and the other producers. Some producers have been credited. Aditya Chopra has been credited as a thank you. Love Ranjan's been credited as a thank you in the film.
They have supported you in this?
Yeah, they guided me through the script, and they've really helped me through the film. So there are lots of people who actually made the film rich and made the script rich for the way it is. So it's the film is a mehnat, is a result of the outcome of lot of minds that came together to make the script the way it is.
So from your surname, I gather that you're a Punjabi. Am I correct?
Yeah. Prem Nath Malhotra. It's Prem Nath Malhotra actually. It was Prem Nath, but it's Prem Nath Malhotra. Yeah.
Right. So, but tell me, if you are planning anything in Punjabi.
My characters, so somehow no, they actually last ones were Gujarati, but I don't know, nothing in Punjabi right now. I don't plan anything in a caste or a religion. I plan a story which is emotionally speaking to me. If my characters emotionally speak to me, then I see where I should set them, and then I'll see अगर वो पंजाब में है या कहीं और है. पर यहाँ पे तो सनी सर के साथ पंजाबी में बात भी कर लेते थे. तो
हाँ, वही मैं कहने वाली थी, ये तो दोनों ही पंजाबी हैं आपके.
हाँ, तो हो जाती थी बात वहाँ पे. पर
तो हमारे
that's okay.
दर्शकों को कुछ कहना चाहेंगे आप पंजाबी में, जो कि as you said that they are spoiled for choice, वो आपकी फिल्म इक्का क्यों देखें?
मैं बोल रहा हूँ तुसी पिक्चर देखो, बड़ा मजा आएगा.
Okay.
हाँ.
Okay, right. Thank you so much for your time, and looking
Thank
forward
you.
to this movie and more work from you. Yeah,
Thank you so much.
Thank you.